Welcome to the Wednesday Nights Mindstorm Edition. Hi, I am GM Keith, and tonight we're exploring a new game, Mindstorm, by Dustfall Studios, a post-apocalyptic fantasy role-playing game based on the open D6 system. Please like and subscribe to all the TWKLive social media channels. So now, let's jump into some post-apocalyptic fantasy role-playing at its finest and meet the players. First off, we have Jeremy.
Hello. Tonight I will be continuing playing Uno, the aged psyker.
With the cybernetic eye staring into your soul, or sleeping right now as he tends to do.
Does he actually have a patch on his real eye?
No, actually, he has no eyeballs. He literally has no eyeballs.
Oh, whoa.
Ancient tech embedded in his eye. A mystery we have not heard the story behind yet. And no one's asked. They're just like, hey, here's this guy with a cybernetic eye. Next up, we have Hans.
Hello, I am playing Reb Rebar, a wiry driver and handy with tools.
Handyman. And asleep at the wheel right now.
Yep.
And finally, we have Laird.
Good evening, I'm Laird, and I am going to be playing Cash. He is a scavenger scout, and he finds what the community needs.
Right on.
And he is not French.
Yes.
No, absolutely not.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Okay, and yeah, we left off last week starting a new campaign. We jumped right in from the players living at Rutger Outpost and, enjoying their lives, away from society. They've kind of all been survivors of this harsh new post-apocalyptic landscape, and the Iron Lords came and attacked, and there was no hope of survival, so you had 30 minutes to run. Luckily, Reb had a truck, and a bunch of villagers jumped on the truck and took off into the wilderness. And there was some exciting gun battles based on, and harpooning of a leader, dragging. It was very epic. And their first rest point at this lake might have not been the best place to stop, as some fungal zombies have come out as Rutger, their leader, their fearless leader, showing by example, going into the wilderness and poking the woods around, and probably not the best idea. No one stopped him. And some fungal zombies have come out, moaning out of the ground, appearing out of the trees. They were part of the tree, and now they're kind of breaking free and coming free. I think, again, I'll zoom in on here on your characters. Looks like Reb is sleeping in his truck, so he is dead to the world. Let's give him a little marker. And you are meditating, Uno, I believe?
Well, I meditated, but now I'm asleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just went back to sleep. Okay. And this happened, about an hour after everyone was laying down. It started glowing.
If it's only an hour, then yeah, I would be meditating.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was an hour after everyone was kind of laying down. Reb went off to sleep because he's exhausted from driving everyone. Nasty Kim.
Tough job sitting on your ass, isn't it?
Hey, driving is mentally exhausting.
Nasty Kim and Dixie Jones were cuddling up. Magpie, the old lady, she's been wounded. And Keely, the barmaid, and the bar owner, also huddling up, trying to stay warm. And they just have, between the three of you, I think everyone, it was 3 survival kits. So it's 3 weeks of food split for one person. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do some quick math.
Well, maybe you should save the math for after this combat.
So you got about 3 days worth of food right?
There's also the meat that's going to be smoked.
That's right. So that saved it.
From the deer.
Yeah. So,
And
yeah.
we have that biker leader that we could also smoke.
Gross.
Pass.
I thought you dumped him. You took his gear and dumped him.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But just for reference, yeah, you have about, if everyone survives, you have about 3 days worth of food.
Plus the
Plus
deer.
deer. Which took care of today. So you got about 4.5.
Okay.
We'll add that up. And water, like those contained bottled water. No, and I don't think anyone filled water or gathered water before this.
Not yet.
Okay.
Just what I was carrying.
Okay. Okay. Oh, let's look. Oh, music died, as it tends to do on me.
I only had time to gather gasoline, and that was it.
So, Rutger going over here, he hears the moaning. He whips out a shotgun, and he is freaking out as these fungal zombies move to attack him. And let's roll some initiative.
Yeah, he's using the right weapon for zombies.
Okay. Go end piece. There it goes. Let's see what. Put their notes in here. Oh, they're pretty slow. Okay, fungal zombie. Oh, they're only going at 3. Okay, I believe that is everyone. Turn over here so they can see it. Okay. Let's see. Reb, you are asleep right now. Dead to the world.
Yep, I performed my imitation of dueling badgers.
Nice.
It's through snoring.
Okay, so we'll move to Dixie Jones. Dixie hops up, pulls out his 6-shooter, and he's gonna go 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sorry, I'm gonna shift map. Okay, and he's going to fire at a fungal zombie. And so he looks like he's gonna hit. Might have rolled the wrong dice. I think I screwed things up. Yep. I rolled the initiative dice, sorry. Let me reorder that. Oh, so he does hit by 1. He's going to do 2d6 damage for 8 points of damage. Good job, Dixie. Okay, Cash, what would you like to do? Reb, roll an observation. We'll guess -2 pip, so 8, with a target of 10.
Oh, I didn't do a -2, so
No,
-2 would put me at 8.
Okay, so you don't hear the gunshot going off.
You're a sound sleeper.
Okay, Cash.
Cash is going to holler. Everybody up! And then run down to here, and he's going to try and put an arrow in this one.
Reb, you can roll an observation -2 again.
6.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
21.
God dang it. Sorry. Keep rolling the wrong number. Roll damage. I believe you're going to hit him. It's the only...
7.
Oh, he rolled 11. Good roll, but not 21. 7 damage. Let me check their armor.
I can't remember. Do you do dice explosion on damage?
No.
I think it was only hit, I think is what.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I would defer to Jeremy on that one, on the rules. Do you remember for damage if you wrote in explosion or...
I don't know off the top of my head.
It kind of makes sense to have it.
It's like a
Could
critical.
be like a critical hit.
Yeah.
Right.
So I would say...
Headshot.
Yeah, for now, let's play with it. I like that. So
Yeah, let's just try it.
exploding.
I mean, I think anytime you roll a 6, it explodes.
Yeah. So roll your explosion.
Oh
wait.
I
You
don't
didn't
see
do
one.
it.
No.
Yeah, you roll your explosion.
I see. That was for defense. So he still didn't defend. I was looking up armor value. Okay, 2. So he takes 5 points of damage.
But his wild die is what rolled the 6.
I rolled it. I rolled the explosion. I don't think he rolled it.
Right, but I'm telling you that your wild die rolled the 6.
Yeah, that's right. The first dice.
For the damage.
No, it was for the defense.
For the defense.
Yeah.
Oh.
But he still didn't roll a 21.
But did
Okay.
you roll in, is the 2 was the wild die? Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Got
Yeah,
it,
2
got
was the extra. It says you have a dice explosion.
it. Yep, easy enough.
Okay. Keely is running for the truck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and banging on the door. Now roll 2d6. Roll your observation +2.
Ooh. 7.
Nope. She's banging helplessly on the door as you're sleeping away.
I'm going to be well rested for tomorrow. Where'd everybody go?
Because it's just me driving.
And he's gonna fire at this zombie. He's got 20. The zombie's gonna defend. Oh, not gonna do it.
Oh.
I think
That's a
shotgun is
epic
3d6,
fail.
right? Get out my handy dandy
Holy crap.
GM screen. And check my weapons damage. Shotgun. Oh, shotgun's 40. Look at that. Holy crap. 21 damage -2. That's 19 damage. Boom! He blows a big hole in this fungal zombie. It's still coming forward, looking like unaffected. Nasty Kim.
Oh, now she wants in the truck.
Nope. She couldn't make it. She's running for the truck. Okay, Uno. Actually, sorry, Uno. Those guns. You get 2 observation rolls yourself to wake up, and with a target of 10.
I was meditating, I guess. But
Yeah. Sorry. Like order to.
Okay.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's how you do it, Reb.
Yeah.
Maybe I cherish my sleep.
That's true.
All right.
Get your 8 hours in. So you wake up.
I grab my submachine gun and run out of the tent, heading to see what the ruckus is all about. And I see the fungal zombies off in the distance. And I'm not going to do anything except stand at attention with my submachine gun.
Okay. Because you see it, yeah, you see Rucker really like blow a big hole in it. It's still coming at him. Okay, Magpie is gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. She's gonna jump on the back, wheeling around the harpoon gun.
Goodness.
Reb, you are asleep and cannot do anything. Okay.
If you sleep through the harpoon gun firing, I am going to laugh my ass off.
Oh, I probably will.
It like shakes the whole truck when it fires, and he's just like being rocked to sleep.
Somebody's
Okay,
rocking
so
my
these guys have a
dream
special
boat.
ability. Animal intelligence. Claw swipe, okay. So they can grab. I want to see what's their. Okay, what is their. Grapple of damage. Okay. So on a grapple attack, I believe it's just their normal attack, and they have to hit, and then they have to use their physique to break free. Okay, the first one's the one that's injured is going to try to grapple him, and grapple damage. Where is a grapple attack just their normal agility attack, or is it they use their physique to attack with?
What book are you looking at?
Core rulebook, modifying a zombie, and they have a grapple attack, but it doesn't say on grapple if you just use a normal attack to determine if they grapple or not.
Because there's a grappling skill.
Oh, there's
under
actual
physique.
in physique.
Yeah.
Okay, so he would use the physique. Sorry, I don't know.
I don't have it open.
No, it'd be the physique. So he gets 5 dice. Holy crap! Okay, 16. Let's see. Rutger can defend. And he is grappled. Let's see.
Music stopped again.
Yeah, I know. Keeps like it's there, but it just turns off. I don't know why. Very weird. Okay, so looks like that one is grappling for Rutger as a fungal zombie swings at him. He defends. Defends the first one. Another one swings. And he defends the second one. Okay, just fine. He's grappled. He's getting drugged down. Okay. Okay, Reb. You're still asleep. Cash. What'd you like to do?
I have to shoot another arrow. I mean, it's all I can really do. Because she's up messing with the harpoon. So I'm gonna shoot another arrow at the same guy.
Okay.
$18 to hit.
Okay.
Oh, you got him. You should get him with that.
Yeah. 11.
You got a
Oh, he
6.
explodes. So 14, it still hits. So you're going to do 4 points
6
of damage.
points, 4 points.
Yeah.
Which, according to the 5 points that I did last time in that little red bar, is jack all. These guys are tough.
Oh, they're zombies. One's damaged. The one that's hanging onto him. He's like, help!
Yeah, he took a
Rutgers,
shotgun.
help, help!
Like point blank. Not an arrow.
But there's large pieces out of them.
Yep. I'll have to read up dual wielding, but Dixie's going to shoot at the one you've been shooting at, Cash. And hits for 2, 6. So 4 more points of damage. Keely's banging on it. Reb, roll again. +2.
$11.
Look at that.
Finally.
Yeah, your eyes start to blink. You hear like screaming. You hear some
Gunshots.
Well, you don't hear the gunshots for whatever reason, but you hear Keely banging on it. Let me in! There's zombies! Fungal zombies! We're in a fungal forest! Okay, Rutger screams. He's going to try to break free. He needs a 15 or above on 5d6. Oh, sorry, his physical's 46. What am I doing? He does not break free. He is entrapped by the zombie and is trying to drag him with it. They drag him 1 foot through the trees here.
Dual wielding offhanded weapon is a -2 attack penalty, -1 damage.
Oh, if he, yeah, I guess I haven't been. He's just shooting one at a time.
But they can take 2 attacks per round if they take those penalties.
Yep.
So just wanted to help you out there.
Nasty Kim gets on. She's like banging on her. Let's get out of here! Come on, Reb, let's get out of here. Uno, what would you like to do?
I head back to my tent. I grab my stuff and start heading towards the truck.
Okay, so you actually gather all your stuff. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you're picking up. Magpie's not gonna fire, but she's got the well. Yeah, she's actually gonna turn. Well, I think she can turn it. It's gonna take her a turn to turn this whole thing around.
Because when I'm awake,
I think it can fire from that forward position. Basically,
yeah, it needs to be adjusted. The truck needs to be adjusted for that to work.
So she's banging on the and.
Wait a minute. We mounted a fixed position harpoon gun to the back of the truck.
But it can't go beyond. Like, see how the zombies are in front of the cab?
That's a tough swivel.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She's like trying to swivel it.
That would be at the maximum if this thing had full swivel capacity.
Yeah, it can swivel, but well, you're kind of pointing. It'd be more from. Yeah, it'd be like from right here, and it would hit the cab before it could even. So it'd be like here, 30 degrees, yeah. Okay, zombies are going to keep taking swipes at Rutger. And he's going to defend. We'll give him -1 die for. Damn it. So he's getting hit right now. He's going to take 1d6 damage. And then so he has armor on, so he's only going to take 1 point of damage, but he's got to save or basically make a roll. Okay, 16. He made it, so he's not infected with little spores. Second attack. He's gonna. Okay, successfully defends. Okay, Reb, you're up. You're awake.
All right, now that I've had a chance to like kind of shake the cobwebs and come out of my lovely deep sleep, I start the truck up. Because I want to turn it to where Magpie can shoot that harpoon towards the zombies.
Okay.
So it's just starting. So how far can I move when I'm just starting it up and I'm just getting it going?
You can start it up this round.
Okay.
Okay, got my 3d6 back. Okay, so you could start up this round, and then yeah, you'd have to move forward to kind of position it and turn it next round.
Got it.
Okay, Cash, give me an observation roll.
All right. 19.
Okay, you see 2 more over here.
Lovely.
Well, don't get water from there.
So Dixie Jones
Right.
is running over to help his friend. He fires a shot at that zombie. And he rolls a 9. They defend with 2d6. Okay, he hits them. Oh, Snake Eyes doesn't do any damage. Dang. Keely's jumping in the truck. She's asking you to unlock it, actually, Reb. Because I'm assuming you locked the doors, or did you?
Oh yeah.
We did kind of just sort of gloss over my turn with that observation roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. I did it too. So let's see. I'm just gonna run and jump onto here, and I might as well just put an arrow in this guy here.
Okay.
As little as it does. Let's go. Boom. 14 to hit.
Yeah, they're
I
not
just keep
really.
making it.
Yeah, they're not moving out of the way. They just take hits.
Yeah, I'm just making it easier and easier for them to
Do damage.
defend against this.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah. And 7 points. So what? 5?
Yeah, 5 points of damage. Working him down. He's looking really injured right now. Okay, Dixie fired. Keely's jumping in. Rutger takes his shotgun and is able to. He's got a negative, but he can see if he hits. So they're going to defend on a 2d6. So he does hit, and it's going to go 46 damage. Oh, and he blows off the arm of the zombie that was holding him. Okay, so that one dies. Rucker yells, holds out his his little cutoff shotgun, "Die, motherfucker!" and blows it off, and then starts running. Okay, and then he's no longer trapped. Okay, Nasty Kim's gonna do it. Uno, you packed up your tent, you threw it all together. You're taking the rods out.
It's not that fancy of a tent.
Took all the wires off and gathered your you had all your stuff laid out for your meditation, like your crystals and stuff. And so
I don't have any crystals. But yeah, I just grab my gear and roll onto the back of the truck.
okay. Magpie. Still
And I
tries-
yell, "Let's get out of here. Rugger's doomed. Just go."
He's right
We
by
lost
the
him.
truck. He's literally on the other side of the truck. Rucker's doomed.
If he's doomed, we're doomed.
We lost him. We lost him. Go,
Dixie
go,
defends
go.
against one attack. Defends the next. He's dodging out, and he needs to run too. Okay, that was the fungal zombies are gonna go. Okay, Reb, roll.
All right.
Roll observation for me.
Oh, jeez.
I know. It's like the perception skill.
Yeah, I know. I'm not super perceptive, but I'm gonna unlock the door for Keely, and I start pushing on the gas.
Okay. So you start moving forward, or do you want to turn it?
I'm gonna move and turn
Okay.
because I'm turning the wheel.
Oops. Grab everyone. Yeah, you can move 10 this turn. So Dixie's gonna have to catch up.
Well, I don't want to leave Dixie, but I want to get to where we're starting to move.
Okay. In the right direction.
Yeah.
So let me. You can move it like that. There you go.
Oh, okay. So I spent the turn getting it
Yep. Turn
turned.
around. Yeah. Well, actually, we'll do it one more better. You can do it like that. And then just in its turning radius, it's going to have to move forward a little bit. There we go. Okay, Cash, what would you like to do? Fix everyone's shit.
If we give them Nasty Kim, Dixie might be able to escape.
Well, he's just getting swiped out. He didn't get tackled like Rutger did.
Yeah, but if they have Dixie Kim, if they have Nasty Kim, they might while they're attacking her, he can get on the back.
Yep. You're like planning her demise because she rejected. She didn't want to go in the cab with you. Look at that.
Good grief.
Okay. Yeah, Cash, your turn.
I'm assuming that with this tree thing here, I don't really have a good shot on this guy.
Yeah, I mean, like it's a little more
this-
difficult. You could there are more branches, you know, snaggle
Alright,
of branches.
This guy's covered, I think, by Dixie.
You could shoot him. Yeah, you go ahead. Like they don't take up the whole space, so if you wanted to shoot them, you'd shoot them over the shoulder, kind of thing. I'll just give you a -1 for the cover they have in the branches. And we can add that to the, or minus that from the roll, so.
Okay, you know what? I'll go ahead and I'll do that. I'll shoot this one here.
Okay.
And as I'm firing, I'm like, there's 2 more coming in from the lake. And
I hope none of you drank out of that lake.
I don't think any of us gathered water from it yet.
now
That was like a tomorrow thing.
there is an explosion on that attack,
Nice.
but I also didn't take any minuses that you mentioned when I rolled it.
Oh, -1. So, but you don't have to. We'll add the minuses in because I don't have them automatically going right now.
Yeah. So you got
okay.
20, but you get to roll again.
And so you're rolling against a 3, so you hit. So just roll damage.
So
Good.
20, 25, and
Yeah, they're tough, but they don't have. It's not like the zombies are dodging out of the way. They're like.
8 points of damage, another 6, but not an explosion, unfortunately.
Oh, the wrong die.
Yeah. I've been betrayed. Still, that's some of the best damage I've rolled tonight.
Okay. Okay, Dixie is running for one and hops up onto the platform. Go, go, go! Rutger jumps on. Nasty Kim is on. Uno. Okay, are you guys getting out of here? Is that the plan?
Yes.
Okay, drive. Drive north.
Oh, shit.
I was wondering when you guys would see the map.
Oh no! Run him over!
Going through them.
Hold on. Yeah.
My door's locked. Kelly, lock your
I-
door.
I saw two more pop in over to the west. I didn't see all those at the top.
I've been adding them to the map, and I was waiting for someone to see them. Oh,
I throw that motorcycle helmet on and roll the window up.
Okay, roll your driving skill as you go through them. I'll just see if you, as you go through them, yeah.
Boom.
Okay.
26.
And so you would be up to, let's say, 30 miles per hour as you're getting going. So we don't have to roll the damage, but you get through them. Whoever's on the back, let's give some easy hanging on rolls. So your agility.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Uno.
No.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so as you get up here,
There goes all that
Snake
meditation.
eyes.
Uno falls off.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
Okay, let's re-roll. Let me clear because there's been clear. Okay, everyone re-roll their initiative, and you slam through them. I'll let you do your damage now, but you're in a pile of zombies now.
So what's the damage?
It's 2d6 plus your. I think it's 4d6.
46 plus vehicle handling.
2d6 plus your vehicle. 2d6 plus your momentum, which was another 2d6, I believe.
Oh. So wasn't I up to 30 miles an hour?
Yeah.
So would that be 5d6?
Yes, every 10 miles per hour.
6. Oh, that's an awful roll.
13 damage. Okay. Zombie parts go flying. Uno goes flying. Let's see if Rutger makes it. Let's see if.
Can I rolled a. Oh, that was initiative.
Nasty Kim falls off.
Although it is pretty
Uno,
high
get back
initiative.
on.
Oh no, it was a 5. That's all you had to do was make a 5. That's what I was like. Okay, Dixie Jones stays on. Okay, I think everyone else stays on. Oh, and Keely's in the cab. So Wrecker's good. Okay, so you guys plowed through a bunch of zombies. The zombies parts go flying everywhere, but also Uno slips and falls off, hanging on the side as you keep driving. But now, go ahead.
You said he's hanging off the side?
How about if Cash does an epic grab for me?
Yeah,
That's
go
what I
for
was
it.
going to say, because
Just don't
he's
use
really
the
quick,
harpoon.
and I just rolled a really good initiative for whatever reason.
Okay, yeah.
Use the harpoon.
Catch!
Oops.
So Cash, yeah, I'll let you go first. Let's do a hard difficulty, agility, or this would be, yeah, it would be an agility unless let me look up the skills.
I was going to say acrobatics, but it's the same as agility, so
Yeah.
either way.
It's probably just your agility skill.
Now you could use a fate point and double your dice.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
hard.
thinking-
You got to hit 20. So like Uno flies off, Cash goes diving for him as he.
I am
acts
going to be
before
using
the zombies.
I am going to be using a fate point because I do want this to be as epic as possible.
Okay, so you have to hit a
And
20.
So
I believe in you.
when I hit my agility, how's it gonna know?
Well, you can hit it twice. Just
Okay,
that's fine.
all right.
We'll add it together. And then, oh, you rolled a 1 on your wild dice.
No!
For both of them.
Oh,
No,
shit.
but it doesn't matter the second one because that's.
but-
Yeah, it's-
So you do succeed
that's true,
still
that's
because
true.
it was a hard difficulty. You hit
But I dropped
28.
my tent.
28. Yeah, like the survival
But
kit.
but I dropped my tent. Oh, it's a survival
kit
kit.
and the tent go flying as
Oh,
Uno
brutal.
is raked also by zombies as he gets. So you get hit once or get attacked at once, Uno. So roll your defense.
Well, not exactly epic, but
Okay, the first one missed. The second one, again a 7. Oh man, this is exciting. I like this. Okay, so Uno gets swung up by Cash's epic move as Reb keeps driving off. The zombies are really slow moving. He gets raked, but doesn't able to move. But there goes our survival kit and 7 days of your food and water.
Oh, shit.
oh,
Yeah, and then another and the tent goes flying.
well, that's all right. I have a feeling that Uno probably wouldn't have shared that with the community anyway. So
Probably not. The wasteland's harsh.
Yeah.
Man, it's harsh.
Yeah.
we wouldn't have seen it.
Okay, so you guys make it out driving. It's now the middle of the night. You're tired, but not too tired yet.
We never got to see what was in the crater. Or was the lake in the crater?
That was the edge of the lake. It was a small lake on the edge of the crater.
Ah, man.
Which direction you want to go?
I just continue this way. away from the lake.
Okay, let me
Away from
reveal.
the
Hold on.
fungal forest.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'll reveal part of the map.
Maybe we can try
You can
camping
see-
on the
you can
opposite
see a-
side of the crater.
A northeast road. So you get a choice. Do you want to keep going north? Or do you want to keep going, or you can start swinging over to the east?
I would say keep going north.
So you're going to drive through the night, or you're going to try to find another place to rest?
Well, I'd rather drive in the daylight personally. So if we can find another place to rest, but I also want to see what the group wants to do.
Well, we want
You're
a
driving.
decent amount of distance away from where we were.
Because like, how many miles have we gone around that crater?
So, let me see. Let me just measure and double check. So you had a range of 250. You lost from the gas tank. What was it? 20 miles? Did you have it
Hold on.
recorded?
Yeah,
20.
I have what I'm down to. So,
So you've gone a little over 100 miles.
where's it at? I got that.
Yeah, you've gone over a little over 100 miles right now.
And I lost. Did I lose like 20 liters? I've got back up. Oh, I wrote it down. I was like, why do I not see it? Good. I'll have to listen to the episode.
So I think you lost 20 liters. Or
20 is what was
20.
lost, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm remembering correctly.
And I
20
under-
miles of gas. That's right. That's what I was kind of organizing it. Yeah, 250. So you're down to 230, and you've gone. So you have 130 miles plus a 5-gallon tank, which should get you.
Because that fills me up a quarter of a tank.
Yeah. So that would get you another 75 miles. So you have roughly 215 miles left to go on tank to find some gas. You know, are you gonna? You have skills, everyone. You can ask Rutger. You can ask people and see what they advise. Or are you gonna just keep driving off to the north?
Well, I want to be able to rest before driving all day.
Okay.
all night.
Yeah.
So. Okay. So you're gonna use up a day of food to rest.
We haven't. Well, how long have we been traveling?
You've been traveling one day. That was the first night, right?
Oh, so it took all night to drive where we went.
Yeah, all day to take. So it's still the middle of the night. You're driving off. I want to say, so you can rest here if you want to try to rest near this crater again, on the other side of it as you drive around. And I would say it's like 2 a.m. You're a little tired, but you could try to find a spot to rest. Is that what you're doing, Laird? Is like looking for a good spot, a rock overhang?
Yeah.
So
Something that looks far less potentially dangerous than what we just left.
No lake, zombie lake.
Right?
So 2 days food plus that, so okay. Yes, you could rest for a night, and that would eat up a quarter day of food. If you find an overhang, I think you can rest. And let's see. I'm just gonna add everyone gets a fatigue point for the night being interrupted and barely getting any sleep as the sun comes out. If you want to start traveling in the morning,
We could
not gonna get full 8 hours. Yeah.
we could start late
Oh, you want to take that?
if we wanted to battle the fatigue.
Okay.
I mean, there is the food off put that happens during that. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. I'm writing it down.
So, what does everybody think? You
Yeah.
want to deal with
'Cause I
preserving
was like,
food and dealing with fatigue, or do you want to get rid of fatigue?
We can get rid of fatigue and then try to push further north.
I say we
Like
get away
push
from
through the night.
this crater. This crater isn't safe.
Well,
You
the
sense-
lake wasn't safe.
This area is bad news. Let's try to get away from the crater. But you're driving.
So we'll preserve the food and push on, deal with the fatigue.
So take the fatigue.
Okay. No fatigue. You're dealing with the food, right?
No, taking the
Pre-
fatigue.
Preserving.
Preserving the food.
Preserving the food.
Okay.
Since we just lost a week.
Okay. Keep going north. Yeah, it's pretty uneventful. You can do about 100 miles in a day here. So that would put you...
I sleep on the back of the truck.
yeah, it's going along. Oops.
You might want to swap places with Keely.
Like in the cab? Like
Yeah.
Uno, the old man, takes it from the young girl. Like what an
Oh
honorable...
yeah, because Uno keeps falling. Well, he fell
My
off it
agility's
once.
not so great.
Okay.
Or Cash
I'm-
can pretty much crowd surf the thing.
We could
So
also switch people out to get naps and stuff.
this would be 100 miles right at this junction where it goes
Oh, okay.
west.
I'm gonna ask Paula was like at the crossroads stop and holler at Rudger. What do you know about this area up here?
Yeah, he's despondent after the zombie attack and left. Let me see. You know,
Has anybody
he's all-
checked with him to see if he's been bitten?
Why are you glowing?
No, you don't know.
Is that,
Yeah,
is that a mushroom growing?
he definitely got slashed, but it didn't look like it did any damage.
I mean,
Also,
are
what-
there any signs here?
Yeah, you don't know if he's infected or not. He's not volunteering.
What's this salmon-colored stuff?
Let me open. I gotta see all your guys' skills. I can't ever remember what all the skills are. You could roll first aid to detect if he got bitten or what would happen.
It's like a medicine.
Yeah, there's a medicine would work.
I'll check it out.
Let's do a moderate.
And I got a 6.
Oh,
So I'm gonna
Explode,
roll
yeah.
Another one.
there you go. You
Got
made it
another
moderate.
one.
So you check him out, and it looks like he got a scratch. But oh, look at that. He made a 20. And you do not detect any spores in the good job. Give you
You'll-
one XP for that.
Hey, all right. I'm like, he's not infected. He's good to go.
Yeah, he just looks like he's been emotionally a little despondent. Let me roll his willpower. Yeah, he's kind of down in the dumps, losing his whole outpost. You asked if he knows this area. He said he has traveled through, as a mercenary throughout this whole area.
Yeah,
What
what
would
are
you like
these? Yeah, I want to know these two roads that we're at this crossroads. Where do these lead?
Oh, yeah. I think. Let's see. Up north is Umber. That's that mining town up north. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with those guys, but I've heard of town. I remember it was a little tiny outpost, but I think they're calling it Dustfall now. Is out west. That might
Out
be.
west. So this western path then.
Yeah, they were traders and had a small settlement. I just did a little freelance work for them, taking out some beasts that were attacking some rad wolves that were attacking their village at the time, but this is many years ago, so I don't know what's really out there anymore.
Tell me more about these Umbers.
The Umber community was they're looking for oil and minerals, hardy folk, don't like outsiders. And sorry, I had to adjust the music. And I would say we avoid them if we can. They're not going to offer a helping hand to strangers.
Hopefully this little outpost is out this way.
Okay.
And what's this salmon-colored terrain? It's different from the desert-colored.
Let's see. Good question. Look it up. You're not sure?
Is it sandstone?
It's a deeper, darker red. Trying to find it. Oh, I know where that's at. 1 second.
A lot of iron in the dirt.
Sorry, I'm looking up something that should have known.
I'm looking up something that could potentially kill us.
For right now, nothing. Yeah, nothing's affecting you right now. So you get started off in the morning, and
Okay, that's a really alarming way to answer that question I had.
sorry. You wouldn't be able to detect anything right now anyway, so it doesn't matter. So you start off in the morning, you start taking off, and as you get going through some rocky terrain.
Wait, do we get some health?
Oh yeah, you get a
some
hit point
fatigue,
back. Yeah,
fatigue
you guys rested all
points.
day. You lost some food, but you rested all day. You got your fatigue point back. You get your mind each day, right? You recovered all your mind points, right? Your mind stress should go down.
Mind stress would only go down 1.
Yeah. If you have any fatigue, you'd lose 1 right now.
Yeah.
And any hit points, you'd gain 1. So I'll adjust the NPCs as we get to the map.
The wasteland is unforgiving.
Yes, and so. Oh, you were at 29. Should be at 30. So you only took 1 point of damage, right?
Me? I didn't take any damage.
Oh, you're at max. I thought. I see.
Yeah.
6. Okay, and then it was. I'm missing someone from this map. That's the problem.
Nasty Kim.
So as you get going off of this red stone, you're a little unsure. Una, are you doing inside the cab this time?
Yeah, sure.
What's Rutger doing over there?
Because I forgot to put him on here.
Oh.
And he healed up.
Despondently being the hero.
Yep.
He's gonna poke more things with sticks.
Yeah, out
That
of
works well.
this rocky wasteland, well, I would say everyone roll observation.
I just did.
Okay. Moderate difficulty, so only
I got
Cash.
an epic fail.
Cash only sees it, so you were able to react.
Boar.
You hear a thump.
Ah, food.
as it starts to
Food
charge
is
the
running at
truck.
us. Wait,
As
that
I
thing is
understand
big.
it, yeah, as I understand it, the harpoon is really what's needed for this. Like my arrows aren't going to do jack all, right?
And it looks like it's running to ram the truck
Yeah.
as you're driving along. So roll initiative.
The hauler rad board generally means put your foot down to the,
Oh, I got a
pedal
6.
to the metal.
I don't think explosions work on initiative.
Yeah, they do.
What?
Do they?
I wasn't
Yeah.
able to highlight mine last time I checked. Or, when I hovered over it, it didn't give me what numbers I rolled, but other people's I saw.
God damn it. I copied Radbor's text in, and then when I opened it, it's like all gibberish.
So
Oh.
I got a 30.
Okay, let me pull up my Radbor because I don't know what his initiative is. Tunnel. And
Yeah, when I,
Jeremy's
when I
handy.
hover over my number, I don't get my dice that I rolled on my initiative.
Yeah, and you don't get a what?
The dice rolls, like I can see that Reb, I can see his dice, but when I hover over mine, I just get it wants me to put a cursor down or something. I don't see the numbers that I rolled.
Yeah, I can't see. Oh,
That's weird. Let's look into that. Okay,
Huh.
Radbor. Rad Wolf. There we go. So he is
And- Could you also open the initiative window?
Oh yeah.
we're having ham tonight.
I mean, are rad boards edible?
Spicy.
I don't know. It's just enlarged.
Yeah, radiation. It's not rad because it's cool,
Okay.
I thought it was rad because it fed a lot of people.
Yeah. So he's charging in. He's gonna get a NBC. Gotta select him.
I mean, it might be something that's edible. I don't know. That's my knowledge doesn't go there. My character would probably know.
Okay. I think that's everyone. Take my roll. Okay. Okay, Reb, you could take off as you see this boar running after you, chucking after you.
I take off.
Okay, so you can move 10. I'll move it because it has
Okay.
I think you have to deselect it, so I can't move it.
Oh. Okay. Whoops. Okay, how about now?
So it comes chasing after you. Okay, Cash.
So, couple questions. One,
Does anyone know if we can eat this?
well, that was my second question. So let's wait on that for just a moment.
Can you use the knowledge?
My firearm skill, is that what would be used if I were to fire the harpoon?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which then, of course, leads me to the second question: is this thing edible? Do you, when you said we generally avoid these things out in the wilderness, but when we do, we hunt it with the harpoon gun. And is that killing for safety or killing because we can actually eat the thing?
Science would probably tell us. I'm not a science type.
I would think that existing as we have at this point, we would know, right?
No.
It's a rad boar, so it's radiated.
Yeah, it's got like stuff emitting off of it.
Okay,
Oh.
so yeah, okay, so it's a kill for protection, not for eating.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so Cash will step up and man the harpoon, but he's not gonna fire it. He's gonna prepare to fire it if he has to. But right now, I think we're trying to run from it.
Okay. Dixie is going to fire at it. One shot. 11 and 2 more. 3,
Plus, I think currently the harpoon is tethered to the truck, right? Unless we kill it with one shot with the harpoon, I don't know if we want to tether ourselves to this.
Yeah. The
There's
rad
that.
boar is able to dodge Dixie's bullet off the back. Okay, rad boars. Bam! He hits the back of the truck.
Well, he turns quick.
Oh, he just had he was charging, and he's hit, puts his shoulder into the back of the truck. Let's see. So this would be charge. Okay. So I'm assuming he rolls attacks on agility just like everyone else. Is that correct on these monsters? Or do they roll like a charge? It would be running. Actually, it'd be 40, right? It doesn't say what the charge actual attack roll would be because it just says the damage.
So, let me take a look. Because I have that book open. Alright. Robots, no. Rad. Shrooms? No, not rad shrooms. The rad boar. Charge, damage, 2D, effect, agility check, DN 18, or be knocked prone and stunned for 1d4 rounds.
Yeah, he's attacking the truck itself though, so I don't think
so probably strength, physique
would be his attack. Okay.
Brawling.
Okay, here we go. Yep. Hans, roll your driving skill as I cannot type right now for some reason. It's not. There we go. That's weird. My keyboard stopped working, guys.
Oh,
no, now it's working. Let me restart Roll20. Something's weird's going on.
Okay.
See, the rad boar
music's
shows
down,
up
too.
and all hell breaks loose.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Go ahead.
can I use this opportunity for a bio break?
Sure, no problem. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's do that.
Cool.
Main screen. Okay, we figured it out. Awesome. The boar is going to roll 66 plus 2. You'll roll your driving skill. So you rolled a 23 to hit the back of your truck, Reb. As
He already rolled.
what?
Oh, he rolled a different die.
Yep. So
I rolled a 20.
a 20. Okay, so he's going to hit your truck and do, let's see, 2D. He's going to 6 points of damage to your truck.
0. Armor
Oh,
6.
Armor, okay.
Absorbs it.
Nice.
Are the people in the back of the truck gonna have to make like agilities or
Yep.
something?
Make
or
it easy. You're holding on, so you can do a easy agility roll. Or if you're holding on, a physique roll. Because you guys are strapping down. Yeah. Basically, you just have to pull an Uno to fall off. Okay.
That's why he's in the cab.
Nasty
Yep.
Kim. Rutger pulls out a shotgun and fires it at the boar. Okay, so his armor defense value. Other question. For armor, does armor value, does that add to their roll as well?
It reduces
what-
damage.
That's just
It re-
just
yeah, all
reduces.
it is, it just reduces damage.
Okay. Defense value. Oh, well, shit. I would run, guys.
Well, yeah.
That's what we're trying to do.
The moment a DM realizes he put in a creature that might just be too tough.
So he rolled for defense value 42, 57.
That's his defense?
Defensive value is 14. So that's 14 dice.
I don't know what.
In the Radboar, his defense value is 14.
No, that's his number. Like you don't have to roll dice. It's not 14D. It's
Oh.
14.
Oh, to hit him?
Yep.
Oh, I see. He doesn't roll a dodge. Okay.
Correct. He has an armor value of 8, a defense value of 14.
Okay.
He's the size of a small car.
Okay. That's okay.
But 8 is
Never
a
mind.
lot to get through on armor.
So he did-
You gotta do 9
Yeah.
points to do 1.
That's true. So he rolled 15 to attack him, so he did beat the defense value, and he rolls. So it's different when you're attacking beasts than humans, where they get a dodge and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can do it any way you want, but I set it up so that you didn't have to roll the defense value every time.
Okay.
It was just like, here's your target.
That's cool. So he rolled a 15. So he plinked him and did 7 points of damage. Look at that.
If Rutger ever dies, we gotta take that shotgun
Okay.
That goes without saying.
and smoke his meat.
Okay.
What is it with you and that?
Uno, what would you like to do?
We need food.
Not that badly.
We're not cannibals.
Not yet.
Yep, Uno, it's your turn as the wild rad boar barrels into the back. Luckily, Reb's truck is Black Betty's built tough enough to take a hit.
Go faster, Reb. We gotta get away from this boar.
You're not going to do anything. You're just going to yell at Reb the whole time.
Yep.
Okay,
This isn't a sports car.
Okay.
Come
Speed her
on,
up.
Black Betty.
So you're going to move 10 again?
Yeah. Come on, Black Betty, don't fail me. Pound on the dashboard. While
Oh, my
cruising.
lord. Something's going on. My keyboard is not working very well right now.
Windows is running an update.
Yeah, I hope. I'm going to shut down all this stuff. Maybe it'll be better. Okay. Cash, would you like to do?
Honestly, I think the same thing. I'm gonna keep this thing targeted on him, but I'm not gonna fire yet.
Okay. Dixie is gonna try to fire. Let's see if he beat. He also beats the 14, but he only gets 2d6 and rolls a 3. It does not affect it. Okay, Rad Boar comes barreling. Sorry, my keyboard is still not working. So, but he's moving a little faster than Black Betty and hits him again. 31.
All right, so. Oh, I got an explosion.
Yes.
Oops, wrong die.
Oh, you beat it.
No, I rolled the wrong die.
Oh, you rolled 2.
I rolled 2 dice.
Oh, you did not beat it. Because it had a bonus of +2 to attack. Or it's brawling. So it's going to do 2d6 damage. So 8 points of damage.
So 2 goes through.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
What the hell's... The only thing I didn't see was how many hit points.
Oh, it has 100 hit points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll have to click on it. I can't, for some reason, type right now. I don't know if I need a new battery or what. But we'll keep it going. Okay, Radbor, he did his thing. Okay, they're all going to make it. Rucker fires again. The shotgun does not break through the defense. Uno, keep driving.
Yep. I'm encouraging. I'm yelling at Reb. Go faster, damn you. And I'm hitting his arm. Said go faster.
I'm giving it all I got, Uno.
Yeah. Bam! Oh, shit. Let's get out of here.
I'm a driver, not a miracle worker.
Okay, Cash. What are you going to do? The
Come on,
harpoon's
you
sitting
bucket
there.
of bolts.
You're not going to harpoon him?
Not one that's attached. Do
You
we
can
have
cut the rope.
harpoons that are not attached? Yeah, I mean, do we have additional harpoons though?
No, you have one harpoon. That's it.
That's attached.
That's it.
Because I mean, if we cut the rope and I shoot, sure, it could deter the thing, but then we're out of ammo,
Yep.
and that's no good.
Oh, don't
Fuck
cut
it,
the rope.
I'm gonna put her in. Yeah, but I don't see that as remotely smart.
I can
Hit-
drag it.
hit- Can you? I mean, it's catching up to us pretty quick.
Well, you're heading off the map, and you'll escape from there, so it's up to you guys.
All right, if we're heading off the map and we'll escape from there, then I'll put just a regular arrow in it.
Okay.
Save your arrow.
Yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right. As I've been deducting these arrows that I haven't been able to get back, I've just been like, I'm running out, and I don't think I
Yep.
even know how to make them myself, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
This boar hits it. Luckily, you guys are just far enough away. You could feel the heat of the radiation coming off of it. Goddamn music. I'm having technical issues tonight. Jesus. Okay, he rams you one more time. Let's see. What does he get? 25 to hit. Reb. Oh, you get hit again.
Oh.
Bam.
Wait, he can spend a fate point and roll 2 dice extra if he wants.
Yep.
Or he could just take it.
Yeah, I'll just take 2. It's not doing a lot. I can.
So,
Does it
you have 6,
absorb-
right? So it did 2 more points of damage.
Yep.
So you've done 6 points of damage.
It's done 4 points of damage to me
Okay. I cannot type.
because it
right
absorbs 6, so
Annoying.
2 goes through.
now. Okay.
2 has gone through twice.
So, Reb, are you going to continue driving off the map and escape? The
Well, yeah.
Boro eventually, you're out of its territory, turns around, walks off, and sniffs.
That's what I was
Oh,
hoping
wonderful.
for.
Rutgers, oh man, I only have 4 shots left, man. Whew. Thought that thing was going to get us. And you escaped the Radbor from that morning.
We escaped that boar thanks to Uno.
Yep. You're welcome.
Why think?
As he heckled the driver.
Oh, he was making like you were gonna try to ram it or something.
No, he's just sitting there saying, "You gotta go faster."
Go faster.
Okay, so you keep driving the rest of the day. So you've gone. Trying to remember from here. Okay. As you see your gas is running out around here. Your gas will be down where you have to put your extra gas from the tank in.
Okay. Oh, fill it up.
I help him put fuel in his
Okay.
truck.
I can do another 75 miles.
You gotta pour it faster.
So get you about here.
Nomads will find us at this rate.
So keep in that direction.
What's this outpost?
That's Rugger.
Oh, it should be.
I mean, at the
Keep going west.
okay. So yeah, keep going west.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were dragging it.
Oh, sorry.
So it's going to run out of gas around here. So as you're drifting in, use your observation skills. You got like a couple miles left. Yeah, roll observation.
9.
21.
Okay.
5.
Moderate difficulty, so we'll give Laird or Cash. You see some caves off into the distance on a cliffside near this
Straight
spot.
ahead?
Yeah, you might be able to make it, so you can at least park it in some shade.
Okay, I'll wrap on the top of the cab and holler that out, those directions out.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't have Rutger. I thought he was gonna die, so like I left him off the map. Okay, so we're down here. Make sure my map can show it. Oh god. My keyboard has just stopped working, so we'll make it out of keyboard.
All I see is brown.
Down to lower right. I can't zoom you guys over there right now. I think I might need to go get a battery.
It's all right. We can pause.
Yeah.
We'll be right back while you. Get
I
some
might have gone
batteries.
too far down lower right.
Yeah, let me be right back and I'll grab a battery. See if it works.
Okay.
we're back as our intrepid survivors from Rutgers Outpost continue on their survival chase. They've been traveling 300 miles to this place, and they finally barely run out of gas.
How are we doing on fuel there, Reb?
We are out.
And you're drifting into a cliffside area that looks like there's some caves up here.
I gotta get a charger. Hang on.
Now he's out. Technical problems tonight.
Everybody needs more power.
And you could probably make it somewhere around here before it kind of put Black Betty puts out.
So,
And at least you get a shade of a tree.
is this cacti over here?
Yep.
Who's sciencey? I think we can get water out of those.
You got people you can ask. You got skills you can roll.
That's what I did. I was asking who here is sciencey? I think
I
we can
think
get water out
sciencey.
of those.
Meg,
I think Uno knows a bit.
yeah, Uno or Magpie or even Nasty Kim might know something about cacti.
I think we can get water out of these cacti if someone knows how to do it.
Cut it down, right?
Yeah, you're also running out of food because you lost the kit, so this would be your last day of food, actually.
You can eat cacti.
Yeah. Do I know how to make peyote?
Roll your
No,
science skill.
we don't need a trip.
With let's get a moderate difficulty. Did you explode? Oh, you did explode.
Yeah.
There we go. Yes, you do know how to make peyote.
Out of my way, boys and girls.
He's gonna
Look at this. I so know how to make.
critical success. Oh my lord!
Oh my God! Yes.
You're looking around and you're even finding the right buds in the area that could make the some kind of hallucinogenic. 'Cause you
Damn,
rolled
look at that.
18 plus 13. What's that? Maths.
31.
Yeah, your explosion was larger than your initial
34.
roll.
Okay,
Out of the way. Out of the way.
so
I pull out my knife. I know exactly what to do.
Uno runs off and is looking for peyote over here, so let's put you over there. Okay.
Okay.
The gas is out. Everyone's kind of freaking out. Food is running low. What are you guys gonna do?
Well, I mean, I was hoping to eat those cacti.
Oh, you're gonna eat the cacti.
Yes.
I'm gonna
The
have to.
insides.
I'm gonna have to go out and see what I can do for hunting. And I suggest that others should check out those caves because
Yeah,
They
you should
might
check
not
the
be
caves
safe.
out.
Yeah, you find. Let me see. Let's get a roll. So you find 11 buds of peyote in that you could harvest. Harvest the buds.
All right. All
I'm
right.
good at salvaging.
Okay.
yeah, except we've seen Jack all for salvage.
See, there's a cave entrance over there. Yeah, you haven't seen much. It's pretty empty desert right now. There's a big cacti investiture over here.
Rutger, do you still have those
some more
binoculars?
peyote over there? Who knows?
I-
I don't
Yeah,
have
head on over.
binoculars.
It's very sunny out. It's hot. What are you gonna do?
Rutger, do you still have those binoculars?
Yes. Yeah.
Can I borrow them? I want to see if I can hunt something for us.
Okay. So you're going off and hunting.
Try to find, like up above here. It looks like this ramps up to a little bit of higher ground. So I'm gonna try to get up on some rocks or something
Okay. Move
to
your
get up
guy.
on some higher ground
Yeah,
and
cool.
get a bit of a bird's eye view of the surrounding area. See if I can find animals, rabbits, smaller animals,
Okay.
muskrats, whatever.
Roll your observation with a hard
I mean-
difficulty. Yeah.
Hell, snakes, Smaller game would be easier than something bigger, but if there's something bigger,
Another hour of searching, you find
so that's
another
one
11
shy,
buds
huh?
of peyote.
Yes.
So you're going up on this cliff, or did you stay down below?
I wanted to get elevation, so
Okay. Oh, that's Uno over there. He's like,
oh, sorry.
where did you go? I'm trying to find your character.
Due north.
North. Oh, you're heading up north. Okay.
It
So-
just looked like it was higher ground. Than
Yep. So you
down-
have
down
not
south.
been able to find game. You needed a hard success to track it down. So you're missing one.
Just got to give it time.
Okay.
I mean, I'll go out and travel a little bit. Like if there's another rock outcropping that looks like it's got some
Yeah,
decent
you can keep
altitude
going
that I could climb. I'll get up there.
Yep, you can keep looking around. So that was the first hour of you searching. You didn't find any game.
So during that first hour, I would like to do something. I'll grab a hammer out of the toolkit.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over here to these cacti.
Yeah.
I just start like hammering it apart.
I yell at him, stop, Rev.
No, we need food.
You're finding.
That's not how you get it. That's not how you get
You
it.
can eat the insides of these.
Just relax.
Okay.
Relax, Rev.
Roll
Take it
science.
easy.
Let's see. Roll some science, I guess, like to see if you could. Like, oh, wait, let me see a skill.
Biology, maybe?
Yeah, biology. That's a good one. Sorry.
Biology isn't on here. There's botany.
Oh, it's
Botany.
botany.
Yes, botany is see if you can smash it apart. No, you're not successful enough. You see, parts of cacti go flying. All the water that was in there drained out.
Rev, stop.
You just start hammering the bottom of it. It starts, splintering apart. You have no idea what you're doing. You get stuck a few times. You're like, ow! God damn it! You have these big, long 2-inch needles. You take radiation damage from the. No, I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
Okay, so Reb's going crazy with a hammer while Uno is trying to find hallucinogenics.
Yeah.
You just hear him yelling, "I know there's food inside this."
The rest of them are going to go rest
Whack.
and
Whack.
conserve water.
Well, I mean, imagine the barter value, right? I could probably get us a couple of vehicles, maybe.
For peyote? A common
Yeah.
plant out here? Okay.
Damn.
For
Not everybody
Proce-
knows how to harvest.
harvested processed peyote that he
Yeah.
did with a triple explosion.
Yeah. Okay, so you're out there. You guys are in there. Let's see. As you're searching this cacti for peyote, you get a sense in the back of your neck. Uno.
Or turn around.
Yeah, something is coming. Like you're like something in the back of your mind, like you got like lightning bolt behind your eyes, like something you felt before. A localization of a mind storm.
Something's coming. Us.
Oops.
We need to get to the caves now.
Okay. So you see a localization of the Mindstorm start to appear.
Yep. I yell.
Roll willpower.
Get to the caves now.
Yeah, roll willpower, Reb and Uno, as it starts to spread out near you. It's like a mini thunder cloud coming above you. Okay. Reb, you see cosmic horrors start to come out of this cloud.
Good thing I have
You
that
panic
hammer.
and start
God.
running. You drop everything you're carrying and run straight due east, away from the storm. Uno.
I no longer have a hammer.
Yes. Uno, as this storm starts to spread out, you could run, but you're feeling the tugs of this incredible, kind of expanse of mind and power.
No.
But you're connected to it and able to surf it rather than see the
Yeah.
horrors that Reb is not ill prepared for.
Not today, my friend.
Yeah.
I yell at
the
everybody.
horrors, the tentacles.
Keep going.
To the caves.
And it was like,
Yeah. These guys dive in. They see it coming, and all dive into the cave.
I lost my hammer.
You see the cave ahead, but you're blind with panic. Roll on agility. Let's see if you stumble as you run towards the cave.
Oh, I'm agile.
Okay, you're able to.
Except I rolled a 1 on my on the first die. So
Oh, wild dice.
no.
Yeah, so you successfully stumble into the cave and get away from the Mindstorm. However, let's see, since you rolled positive and a moderate result, I had an effect that would happen. Let me pull up my drive because I had to shut it down. Mindstorm, what happened on a positive event? Okay. So in the visions, you can actually see the caves from some time ago, that people were living in those caves, and they kind of like a double vision happens over the top of Uno's cyber eye as he sees the normal, but also like a time temporal fluctuation of people living. It kind of rewinds and fast forwards, and you see that they were attacked and had to run out and by some kind of scavengers. And
I start talking to them. Run! Run! Get away!
But it looks like the scavengers, took all the stuff out of the cave and then took off, so they weren't around. But it looks like the caves, as in your mind's eye, you see inside the caves were tossed and turned. But however, it looked like the scavengers had missed something in that cave that your friends are heading into, and it was in the floor. There was some kind of trap door with a lockbox that the scavengers had not got, but because the visions of this temporal anomaly, you were able to see exactly where it was and see inside the caves. The other cave also, you see an animal get left behind, some kind of pup. So you can see both caves. So the other cave had something, but both humans seemed to be interacting and friends. They were just two different families.
Mm-hmm.
But they were cut down as the scavengers came in.
I head to the secret door.
Okay, so that's in all the cave everyone's hiding in as the Mindstorm passes through. You see lightning bolts and visions come to you as it's washes over, but doesn't enter the cave, so you're protected inside. Okay, I want to turn to good old Cash, who's in the middle of the desert and sees this local anomaly of a Mindstorm come over him. Roll your
it's
willpower.
like an hour away from me, isn't it?
That was a local one, but it's spreading out. It started here, but it's spreading out in kind of a flash.
Okay, and what do I have to roll?
Willpower.
It's been nice knowing you guys.
So
yeah, I got
yes,
the same willpower as you.
you were also haunted with visions of rabid horrors of rabbits that like they're with tentacles and their eyes get multiply, and you're tripping in the woods running around. Let's get a agility as with a hard though, so roll a 20.
Okay, I'll roll a 20. Guess not.
Okay, so you fall.
You got a dice explosion.
You did.
Oh yeah,
Look
I
at
didn't
that.
check. Awesome. Here we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
You barely dodged. So there's a ravine you were running towards, and
thank
fall
God.
down into it, but allows you the rest of the Mindstorm to pass over. And I just noticed in this Mindstorm, look at there's actual skull. I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay.
This
So-
is a positive one, though, wasn't it?
Well, kind of. He turned it positive because Uno can surf the waves of the
Right,
Mindstorm.
right.
That's his whole thing, right? Okay, so
That's where I've been touched by the Mindstorm.
yes, the
That's where I get
psyker.
my psyche powers.
Yeah.
Psyche powers.
So as you go into it, you can go right to where this lock door is, or this trap door is. You can lift it up and you find a lockbox.
Reb, help me with
It's fairly
this.
like it's a big
Reb,
equipment
Reb?
kind
Where'd
of
you go, Reb?
looking box. Reb is hiding in the corner, shaking. going up and down.
All right, Cash, help me with.
Cash is.
Where's Cash?
Everyone disappeared. Rutger's like, I'll help you get it out.
Yeah, I'll move this.
Like, where the hell everybody go?
Yep, he's easily able to pull out it by himself and throws it down on the ground. It's locked.
Do we have a way to? Somebody have a hammer?
No one has a hammer. The only one with the toolkit is Reb.
We need Reb's toolkit.
Well, it's minus one hammer that's laying over by one of the smashed cacti.
Yeah. Yeah. I go and get the hammer.
Okay. Excellent. Get the hammer. Do you want to try to open it with the hammer?
Yeah.
Roll physique.
I have locksmithing.
Well, yeah. I mean, do you want to ask for help? Uno's just running out, grabbing this hammer. It's going.
But aren't I still messed up and crazy?
Well, it's relaxing because you've been in the cave. You're outside of the zone. Nope, you cannot break it. It's
I mean, I have locksmithing.
Yeah, you're like, what are you doing?
And you have
That's
a
not how
decent you have a decent agility, right?
It's mechanical. I'm strong in agility and mechanical.
Yeah,
So agility has lock picking also.
lock picking. This is locksmithing. So he's right.
Yeah,
I
mechanical is
thought
locksmithing.
I thought locksmithing was like constructing, and lock picking was breaking into.
Well, locksmithing could be deconstructing.
You could
True.
use locksmithing.
It's like using
Cool.
wrestling in reverse to not get taken down.
And since you have a toolkit, you get a +1.
Yeah,
So I'll go grab the toolkit.
Okay, work it out. You are not able to open the lock.
You're not able to deconstruct the lock.
I give the hammer to.
You guys have fate points. You could keep rolling.
I give the hammer to Rutger. Ask him, give it a shot.
Okay. He's gonna smash it. What is that? Okay.
I look for a key.
Oh, Rutger's able to smash the lock open.
It's a good thing the zombies didn't eat him.
Yes. Okay, inside. Let's see. You see some chainmail like laying on there.
Okay.
Three some paracord. It looks like a utility kit for survival and tools and repair, but it's kind of random assortment. So
I take that paracord.
there's 3 units of 100 feet each paracord.
Yeah.
How much does that weigh?
Nothing. It's just like I have paracord.
Yeah.
100 feet weighs like less than a pound.
I'll grab one.
Advanced multi-tool. So like a.
Ooh, Reb wants that.
It's like it's
like a Leatherman.
Leatherman. There you go.
Oh yeah.
There's
I'll grab that.
night vision goggles.
That sounds like a cash thing.
Yeah, it does.
Geiger counter.
Ooh, I'll take the Geiger counter.
That sounds like a Uno thing.
Yeah, handgun with 10 bullets.
Now, I will say the damage on this bow against some of those things was pretty limited.
A pistol is a 2d6.
Oh, so it's basically the same as the bow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have a pistol with 12 rounds.
Like a giant
Right.
car-sized bore is not like something a bullet is gonna like do a shit ton to.
What was that tool called again?
Not from a pistol.
A multi-tool.
Yeah. It's like a Leatherman.
Advanced multi-tool. That one that you got. Because there is just a multi-tool, and then there's an advanced multi-tool.
Yeah, this is the advanced one.
Oh,
So
dude.
like it's like this is like a little more high tech, has gadgets on it, like feels like more of like old technology that was lost.
I just kind of admire it. It's like, oh.
Yeah, there's also a week's worth of Hardy bars here.
Food.
Yep. Protein bars, basically. No idea how old they are, but you assume they're.
Doesn't matter.
and
We need the food.
the rest of the cave, you find clothes scattered. Looks like someone was searching for something. Everything was tossed and destroyed, but people had been living in there, so it is survivable. The final thing in that box you see is a flyer, a piece of paper. I'm gonna share it with you guys. As soon as I can get to Roll20. Okay, Dustfall, and the description is, it's a water-stained and crumpled flyer that contains a note on the back asking for help to solve a crisis. And gives you directions to the small town of Dustfall. Of course, I misspelled that. East of your position. Sorry, west of your position. Directly west. About looks like. Let me go to the map. I think it's about 80 miles from here. So right now you're out of gas, so you'd have to make it there on foot. And it promises 500 BV value of payment if you help the town.
I share this with everybody.
Around 80 miles to get to on foot.
That's a
It's
long
only 80
way on
miles.
foot.
It's only 80 miles. We could do it.
I'm sorry, did you say 80 miles?
Yep.
Might take us a couple of days.
I'm only partially listening because I'm like an hour away from here, so.
in a ravine, almost dying from falling down.
I hear something on the wind. The wind is saying, "Did you say 80 miles?"
But it is a destination, and it lines up to what Rutger was saying. Okay. And you do find a way. Do you want to search the other cave, or are you guys good here?
Well, yeah, we want to search both. So wait, you said there was chainmail?
Yeah. Chainmail, night vision goggles, Geiger counter, advanced multi-tool paracord, and then the Hardy bars. But you're running out of water.
Well, if someone sciencey could probably get water out of these.
Yeah.
Giant.
You have a
I gotta
party
get some water.
Cacti.
you can ask.
Does anybody have a straw? I need a tube.
You have a multi-tool to create one.
Yeah, we do.
Make me a tube so we can harvest water out of these cacti.
What do you want to make a tube out of?
Is that engineering?
I mean, on Black Betty, there's tons of tubes you can grab. That would be, engineering. Any kind of creation. You would probably have to scavenge Black Betty.
I can salvage.
Did you miss again?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to find game out here. There's not a lot of...
Sure, no. I'm all about that. I would just move to another position, probably spend a third hour. After that, I'd probably head back.
Okay. Underneath are you salvaging it from your truck, the Black Betty?
Yeah, I thought I was.
Okay, so you're cutting some fuel tubing, and you get enough to find a tube, or cut enough to create something that could be strawed into
some tubes. Yeah.
I can do. I guess I'll try to create something.
You could probably use cactus too, depending on what the tube's needed for.
He's gonna stick the tube in the cactus.
Yeah, which cacti do you want to try?
Just the closest one.
Yeah, roll botany.
Okay. I'll give it a shot here. We need water bad, so I'm gonna use a fate point.
Little shoots of wood you could also do once you carve the hole out.
And
yeah, you do have containers. Like you have a 5 gallon of gas to throw it in. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, it exploded. And hold on. I got like a major success here because I spent a fate point on it.
Oh yeah.
So I get to roll again. And my first roll I had an exploding 6. All right, so I got 28. No,
Yeah.
30. No, 25, 28. Yeah, I was right the
So
first time.
let's see. What kind of success is that? 28, you said. So you found
Yep.
very difficult. Yeah, you scavenged through this cacti bunch, and you're able to find some. Let's see, how many gallons of water will give you. You were able to find 6 gallons of water out of that. Congratulations.
Nice.
That's a lot for you. I mean, going through the desert.
Heck yeah.
That should last you 2 days.
Perfect.
For everyone. So another 7. So you basically have 1 day of food and 2 days of water right now. Do you want to rest today or move on? Oh yeah, the second cave. Sorry,
Yeah.
got to move on. So again, you see the through your mind's eye, you saw what was in here. So this one again, debris everywhere. It had a fire pit. Looks like everything was stored and turned over. On the side cavern, there looked like some fencing that had fallen down, and behind it is a brute hound pup. Looks like they were trying to train it. Does anyone want to coax it out? It's hiding in the back.
I don't have the skill for that.
Let's see here. What kind of a skill could we use? Would it be like a willpower, maybe?
Yeah. Could be a willpower.
And
All the skills. I think there is an animal handling. It would be persuasion, would be the skill.
I gave it a shot. Come here, Brutus. Come here, boy.
Oh, yeah. Right on. Yeah, it was just a 10 difficulty. And you're able to come over and it licks your hand.
Great. I name him Brutus and I will train him to be my guard dog.
Okay. We'll have to feed him as well. Why don't you roll observation while you're there?
Okay.
You don't find
I
anything
rolled a
else?
3.
Are you searching around too?
I mean, I literally don't have any eyeballs. So
Is that
Oh, nice.
Reb? Are you searching around there too?
I mean, I can try. I'm not very good at searching right now.
Okay, go for it.
I'll give it a shot.
Might get an explosion.
Is that observation? Just it's perception. It's all the same.
Yeah.
So,
Reb, you do find barely a little just throughout the debris. There's like a little box.
oh. Does it open? I try to open it.
Yep, it opens and it has a combat knife and some kind of injector in it. Looks like a combat kit.
Oh, cool.
It has little vials next to it.
It's a box. With
could I use my knowledge to try to identify what the stuff is?
Sure.
combat
Like
knife.
science
It'd be medicine
or
on
chemistry?
this one. Yeah, chemistry or medicine.
Medicine?
Yeah, whatever one's stronger.
They're both the same.
Okay.
Yeah,
no,
fine.
you're not sure what it is. It's not really labeled.
I'll
Use
give it a
at your own
shot.
risk.
Oh, I didn't get the right 6.
No. Okay. We'll move on to
So
good
I-
old Cash to see if he's coming back. Are you going to hunt one more hour?
Yeah, I was gonna do the third hour, and
Okay.
then if I didn't find anything at that point, head back.
Okay. Roll, observe. There you go.
Just barely.
Okay, you spot
Got
a
something out of the corner of my eye.
yeah, you spot a rabbit running. You want to fire at it?
If I'm within range of it,
Yeah.
I will
Defense
take aim and
defense value of 5. You can hit. We'll give it as it's dodging around.
here we go.
Yep.
22.
Arrow goes into it. You can recover the arrow, and you got a rabbit for the night.
Cool. I go down and I recover it and stow the arrow and call that good at this point. Head back.
Yeah, on your way back, also do one more observation with a difficulty of 15.
I was going to say that on the way back, I'm obviously going to be keeping my eyes out for any other potential small game
Okay.
or game, but I'm not necessarily going to go up on high ground and stuff like that. You wanted me to roll what again?
You roll observation, difficulty. Okay, so easily as you come back, you see over here, you see skeletons kind of burned. You can see them from the distance because there's not much coverage. It looks like the residents were killed and burned on top of this mesa here, or this little.
All right, I'll pass by them on the way back just to see if there's potentially anything interesting, but
No,
just
just
to get better
burned
look
skeletons.
also.
They were stripped and burned.
Okay. And then I'll come down. I'm presuming someone had started a fire at this point.
Yeah, Rutger starting a fire. They're hanging out. They're like resting right now. It's like middle of the day when you guys got here, so you're resting. And it's been 3 or 4 hours, so it's getting to the afternoon. It makes sense to stay the night if you like to, or you can push down through the darkness west.
If no one else grabbed that pistol, I'll throw it in my overalls.
Okay, you got 2 pistols with 10 bullets, 10 more bullets.
Do you have a
If-
pistol in your pocket?
I have 1 handgun, so now I have 2.
Or are you just happy to see me?
I'm always happy to see you.
If Uno can give, I'm assuming the bartender is probably the cook.
Yeah, Keely can cook.
Um,
She'll strip
if
it
he-
down.
her with the rabbit, some water and cactus meat.
Yeah,
Could
she
probably
has.
put together something pretty decent if Uno could supply what's edible out of the cactus.
Oh, she does not roll very well. She makes it, but it doesn't taste very good. It makes a stew out of it.
Oh, it's food. It's just
Yeah, I mean, I think we're
Stomach
probably all have gotten to a point where that happens.
Yep, and you didn't have to use your food today, so you got 1.5 days worth of food.
what's
2
the
days of water.
kilograms on that small box?
Like 15 kilograms, something like that.
15?
Oh no, point 15 or 2.2
Oh, okay.
kilograms. It's not very heavy. Less than a pound. I gotta get into kilogram mode.
Maybe it was used to make the stew, and that's why it doesn't taste very good.
Yeah.
This tastes medicinal.
Somebody mention or hand over the night goggles after Cash got back.
Yes.
Do you want to stay in this caves tonight, or are you gonna move on? Try to move through the night.
Someone should have that chainmail. Is it 1 thing of chainmail?
Yep. A chainmail shirt. It's pretty good armor value too.
Mm-hmm.
No one wants it?
I mean, I'm shirtless. I'll throw it on, but I've
It's
been
not,
like gathering all kinds of stuff.
It's gonna be hot.
It's not considered light armor though, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. GM screen. What is armor? Can you only wear light armor or something? I don't know. Didn't know there was a rule.
I was under that impression just from the way the scavengers
Oh,
scout is.
yeah.
You can wear whatever.
Yeah, it's just gonna weigh you down. I mean, this is so heavy armor, chainmail, AV 5, BV 70, and weight 10 kilograms. So it weighs a lot, but
Oh,
And it's got a lot of trade value.
yeah.
yeah. I can't wear chainmail.
Why?
That is going to encumber me immediately.
Oh.
2 weeks. Okay.
That's funny.
Well,
So someone should at least pack it.
yeah.
But
Dixie Jones puts it on his back. He's like, I'll take this. God damn it.
I might get stronger in the future.
Okay, well, you can rest here tonight and recover. If you have any fatigue points, you can lose them.
Yeah.
Gain a hit point. Anything else you want to do before you have to trek off into the wilderness to make it to Dustfall?
Okay. Let's excuse me. Let's look at the numbers here. First of all, is everyone going to Dustfall?
Yeah. What? They don't have any options right now.
Okay. Second of all, we're looking at covering 4, maybe 5 miles a day. And that's if we're
4?
pushing it.
I can hike
More than
20
that.
miles a day. I don't know about you guys.
I'm talking walking speed here.
Yeah, I could walk
Oh yeah, you can
4
walk.
hours. I could do 12 miles.
All right, well then Google is way the frick off because they say that the average human being walks about or can walk, which
This is pretty flat terrain. This is pretty flat
It's
terrain.
absolutely. I mean,
I'm a fat guy and I walk 5 miles in a couple hours.
I don't know why I was thinking that because I had one of those counters when I worked at a restaurant and I was walking like 15 miles a day, easy.
I would say
I've done 20 miles. In
20
one day and
miles
my
you're going to be
toenail
beat,
fell off.
and it's going to take fatigue points, but you would make it in 4 days. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean that's really what I was getting to is the amount of days it's going to take and our food supply, etc. Because I mean all that stuff we're carrying, unless of course we're counting on finding more cactus along the way, which we can always supplement. But
There's lots of
there's
cactus.
no-
We're in the desert, but
Yeah,
it's
there's
hot.
no
And you're gonna use water.
Yep.
So do you want to
Okay. Well,
start
as
trekking
long
out?
as we got the
Yep.
supplies, that's the best bet. That's what we got to do.
Okay.
Is someone super strong that could carry that harpoon?
No.
No.
Black Betty has
I
to
honestly
stay
don't
here.
know. Yeah, I honestly don't know how you'd be able to really take that thing off.
Reb, your
You'd have to have a physique of like 6.
your emotions are getting the better of you as you leave Black Betty behind and start trekking off into the wilderness.
She did me well.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Make it here.
We're the only people who knows where she is at right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, until scavengers come along.
right.
Okay, so.
But we have that
do you wanna
5-gallon tank.
Tonight, I'll give you 3 hunting chances.
Oh, for more hunting.
Yeah. And do you want to discover cacti with water?
Sure.
So use your botany skill to get more water. You got 2. Okay. Great job. You find 1 gallon of water more.
Okay.
That's good though,
Okay, everyone.
because of what we found initially. That's a good bump up for what we used and what we had.
Mhm.
So we're good.
Okay, everyone add 2 fatigue points
Um.
for the trek.
So I take it what in the first hour I found something pretty good.
Yeah, you find another rabbit, and I'd say you can get a shot off. DV 5 again, pretty easy shot. Okay, nail it. So another half a day of food between the 3 of you. You still have the hardy bars. They're going fast. Okay, let's see if any encounters tonight. No encounters. Okay, next day. Move on. Okay.
I mean, while we're walking, I'm going to
Second
talk
day.
to other members of the group and kind of find out, what are you all good at?
Good idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
finally. Look at that. Yeah, you're talking. So Magpie is good at negotiation and science and that kind of thing.
So she'd be good for
Evaluation.
going into botany also.
Yeah. Keeley was a good cook and service and persuasion and that kind of thing. You obviously know Nasty Kim's skill set. And again, Dixie Jones was a farmhand, so he has some knowledge of equipment and that kind of thing, repairing farm equipment, and then as well he was kind of an ex-lawman, so he has some shooter's ability, but something dark and mysterious happened to him in his past. And then Rutger as well was a mercenary captain and has moved throughout, so he has those kind of military skills. Who else is in our group? I think that's it.
Yeah, so Keeley is our other sciencey person. No, Magpie.
She was a shopkeeper. She has Okay. So you got another rabbit, half a day. You guys are running. So your fatigue points don't recover tonight from the rest. You don't really have anywhere to sleep. It's just getting more and more tired as you enter this third day of traveling.
Yeah.
Let me reveal. So off in the distance, you see a town on the third day come up.
Finally.
And
With a gigantic sign above it.
hey,
Dude, I'm teasing it. It looks great. It really does. I love it.
okay. Oh, let me get our viewers caught up here. There we go. Okay, and you make it to Dustfall, outside of town. Let me read a description here as you come in. Everyone should have 6 fatigue points by now.
Okay.
So
I'm over my threshold.
okay, so Reb is getting carried by Rutger.
I only have 4.
Keeley and so you're extremely tired. What happens when you have fatigue point over?
I think I pretty much collapse.
So fatigue points.
Yeah.
If you hit, let me get to my. Here it is. Overburdened. Stamina drain. No, not overburdened. That's encumbrance. Exhaustion and collapse. When a character's fatigue points exceeds twice their fatigue threshold, they become exhausted and risk collapsing. This requires immediate rest and recovery.
Oh, I'm not twice over.
Severe penalties to actions, inability to perform. So you would
At
get
8, I'm screwed.
Yeah. If you are at 1.5 times your threshold,
Oh, that's me.
you get -2 penalties to all actions and a reduced movement of half speed. You're slowing us down, Reb.
Yep. It's only going to get worse as you continue on, but luckily you find Dustfall just in time. And let me read the description of Dustfall and show a image. Handouts, there we go. Okay. Is that on the screen for you guys? Okay, so Dustfall. Sorry guys, let me find it. Okay. The wasteland stretches out endlessly before you. The wasteland stretches out endlessly before you, a desolate expanse of barren earth and crumbling ruin. The wind carries the faint sense of decay as the sky is perpetually overcast, a dull gray that matches the lifeless land below. As you approach the small settlements of Dustfall, so like as you're getting closer, this overcast of Dustfall seems to pervasive across the land. You can see the toll of the harsh environment has taken on the people who call this place home. Ramshackle huts made of scavenged materials huddled together for protection. A few inhabitants who crossed your path are warily, so you can see them, on the outliers on farms and stuff. Their faces lined with fear and exhaustion. You've come to Dustfall in response for the plea for help from the flyer. Okay, So, with that, as we enter Dustfall, we will take a pause for tonight as Mindstorm will continue next week, as we finally have reached our destination of Dustfall throughout the survivors of Rutger Outpost in the new game Mindstorm by Dustfall Studios. Dun, dun, dun. And with that, any last parting words, my Dustfall
Thanks
Patriots?
for watching. Keep smiling.
Okay. And splat.